Do you still remember back in school where we always had to ask for our teacher's permission to go to the toilet? Well, there was this one day we were having science class, and boy oh boy, was the classroom chaotic. People were just screaming here and there. We were about standard 4, which is 10 years old. Our science teacher, his name is Mr. Steven, a pretty cool guy actually. So our teacher declared that no one is allowed to go to the toilet anymore at that point, since it was going to be recess soon and the class was getting way out of control. You guys have to know one thing. When nature's calling, even a minute feels like a year. Trust me, I've been there. So even though it was only like less than 5 minutes away from recess, I simply couldn't hold it in anymore. While my teacher was declaring that no one is allowed to use the toilet anymore, he pointed to all of the columns and said, this, and this column of tables aren't allowed to go to the toilet. Basically, he's saying everyone. Desperate, I got up from my desk and went to the front of the class to ask for my teacher's permission to go to the toilet. My teacher proceeded to ask me, "So, which column do you belong in?" Guess what I replied? You know the empty spaces in between the columns of tables? So we've got like one column and then space and then another column. So I pointed to one of these columns with my finger, and I said to my teacher, "This column, teacher," which I pointed to the empty space. My teacher, he was so impressed that he allowed me to go. As I was stepping out of my classroom, I can hear my classmates booing my teacher, saying, "Oh, why did you let her go to the toilet and not us?" They were whining, right? And in my mind, there was this Tony Stark scene where, as you know, he was walking away from the scene, there was this explosion going off, forming a mushroom cloud. Yeah, that was going through my mind, like that was me. So the moral of the story is, always think outside of the box. You might not know, it might just save you from wetting yourself one day.